Why, good evening, you beautiful souls. Welcome to another evening satsang. We're about to dive right into it. And we're touching on a concept really known in Qigong as that state of invisibility. You want to get to the point of your body being immersed in the surroundings, that dissolution of self, that dissolution of the barrier of otherness into the complete immersion of now. And we can tap into this through the tensionlessness state of being. So tonight we're getting cozy and relaxed. So shake out, wiggle out any of that tension, that energy of the day. Go ahead and get those last few wiggles out and get comfortable. When you hear the first 3 taps of the singing bowl, shift your attention to the sound of the bowl as it rings. Taking in a deep breath, transform your exhale into a calm yet gentle Om. Elongate the spine, take deep breaths. Allow yourself to shift your full attention to the sound of your own voice, the vibrations of your body. Lay back within yourself and enjoy this film of life. Let go of the past, abandon the future, marinate in the now. Simply allow everything to arise. Judge nothing, assume nothing. Allow everything to unfold effortlessly. With this final tap of the bowl, simply shift your attention to the sound as it fades into silence. So too allow the dust to settle within your own beingness. Allow any tensions, any internal chatter to simply fade away. To return to this state of being, the tensionless state, we must first recognize the contracted state, the tension-filled one. For many of us, this is a default. So the first step in entering into the pureness, the stillness, the calm, comes with love. It comes with a surrender, a willingness to let go. So embrace what is and begin to shift your attention to the breath. Using the simple tools of this dynamic process of inhalation and exhalation, you can tap into that state of invisibility, the fading away of the external barriers, the tensionless being that is ever present. In truth, that is the base point, the foundation of our being. Take a deep breath and shift your attention to the toes. As you draw in that breath, that light, that love is drawn to the base of the feet. And as you exhale, you release the tension within not only the feet, but the entirety of the body. And as you begin this process of relaxation, continue to breathe and visualize yourself climbing up the body slowly, from the toes to the soles of the feet, to the heel to the ankle. Each breath begin to calm and release the tension consciously within those regions of your body. At this point, taking a deep breath again, beginning to relax the shin, the calf, the Achilles heel. And as we exhale, we release the tension of the day, of the past weeks, months, years. At a single moment, we can drop away the tension of the entirety of our life through a single breath and a willingness to let go. Continue to take deep breaths as you climb up the body. At this point, taking breaths focusing on the knees, the quads, the hamstrings, the hips, the glutes. Consciously breathing in the prana, the chi around you, not only through the lungs, but through the body itself. And as we continue to bring in this loving light into the hips, the base of the spine, we shift our attention to the fingertips, now working our way from the upper limbs into the torso. Again, take a deep breath as that loving light fills up the entirety of the hand, radiating from the palms, covering the top of the hands and the knuckles, warming up the wrist. And as you continue to breathe in, you climb up the forearm. And allow yourself to take deep breaths. Release the bodily tension with each exhale. Consciously let go of the energetic baggage, the excess energy that you may have been carrying around with you. And then as we get to the elbows, we begin to climb up the arm to the bicep, to the triceps, through the shoulders. It's here we begin the work of the torso. Consciously allowing ourselves to not only relax the external portions of the body, of the muscles, but now internally, of the organs. Allowing ourselves to relax comfortably into this deep state of tensionlessness. For in these moments we allow our chi to flow freely. Just as a river flows, when we throw rocks in them, they become plugged. It flows more fiercely, thus damaging the surrounding bank. So too we must think of our own energetic blockages such as this. To be tensionless, we must recognize it originates from the inside out. Allow yourself to focus on deep breaths here. Expanding the diaphragm with each inhale and exhaling fully, drawing the belly button tight to the spine. Allowing yourself to operate like an energetic pranic pump, drawing in the life force around you, allowing it to flow effortlessly through you. releasing and taking away any blockages and stagnant energies within you to be recycled in this great ether, this ocean of energy. Begin with a deep breath here, pulling in from the root of the spine. Allow yourself to hold the breath momentarily. If able, time the breath so it's drawn in and held just as long as you're inhaling to exhaling and holding the lungs empty of air. Allow yourself to continue this cyclic process, this 4 seasons of breathing, so to speak. As you begin to climb up the spine towards the navel, each breath, each moment of drawing in this vital force of life relaxes the body, relaxes the energetic system. Continue to take deep breaths. Continuing to climb vertebrae by vertebrae up the spine to the center of the chest, the heart space. Relaxing the space between the shoulders and the upper back. Releasing the tension of the upper body itself. Continue to take deep breaths as you climb up the neck, into the skull, relaxing the jaw, the cheeks, the eyelids, the foreheads. And it's here we simply take deep breaths, continuing to allow the body to relax. It's this moment of calm, of peace. To recognize that life is always happening around us. But when you sit back silently within yourself, it unfolds before your very eyes. And it's here in this moment of 100% dedicated observation towards the happenings outside of you that the observer and the observed become one. That tensionless state of being that allows life to effortlessly express itself freely, purely. It's in these moments no sounds carry dominance over one another. There's a peaceful harmony. It matters not the distance between beings, but there is an energetic intimacy, a connectedness. It's those moments of peace and calm that allow us to pinpoint a single sound from great distances away, but internally it sounds right next to us. Continue to take deep breaths. Simply observe. Begin to observe what you experience. The challenge is not to be so overexcited that you distract yourself out of the experience itself, but to again simply lay back within your beingness and watch all like a film at a distance. Fall in love with the silence within your being. For we are the silent knowing itself. Intuition. Simply marinate within your own being. Fall in love with this practice. For when we come to master relaxation, in addition to mastering the breath, only then do we begin to fully unlock the potential of the magic, of the powers that this human experience can provide and offer us. For it's through the breath that we train the body. Through such training, we obtain relaxation. And it's in this state of consciousness, combined with a relaxed beingness, that the energies of the universe flow freely. That our natural intuition can guide the creative forces for life, for vitality. And in those moments of harmony and peace, we can tap into the powers of gods, for we are the manifestors and creators here. Come to recognize that all states of peace and stillness radiate from the heart. They are not things obtained or gained outside of us. It comes back to recognizing you are that peace. You are that calm. You are that stillness. We come home and return back to this knowing when we let go of what we're not, when we transcend the temporary. Continue to refine this tool of attention, this window of awareness and affection. Combine it with the breath and awaken your power. For when you enter into the tensionless state of being, life is effortless. The experience simply flows. And no matter the happenings, you can dance your dance in the pureness of your being. When you hear the next tap of the singing bowl, take a nice deep breath. Calm and relaxed, release a gentle with your exhale. Continuing to release all the tension from the beingness, but most importantly, to anchor yourself in the calm, the pureness, the tensionlessness of your being. Namaste. I bow to the divine within you, and thank you so much for tapping in. Don't forget to smash that like. And with all of these types of satsangs, these different tools, they're simple opportunities for us to reawaken into the powers that we have. And there's nothing more important than utilizing the breath, consciously breathing life into the body. And it's in those moments that we begin to transcend the normal operations of breathing, just simple respiration through the lungs and the mouth, but you begin to open up the pores, you begin to open up the energetic centers. And when you breathe with the entirety of your being, there's a certain switch that gets flipped for the consciousness, for your own beingness. There's the energetic connection and knowing that you are not just you living this experience, but your energy is connected and intertwined with all other energies. And when we enter that state of, you could say, total understanding that there is both the dense physical and the energetic physical, you begin to consciously control your own being a little bit more. And just as that kind of river analogy was expressed, when you can live tensionless, relaxed, calm internally, deeply, from the internal organ level to the external muscular level, there's a certain grace that life gives you a little boost with, because you can take in what life's trying to provide without abusing it. Ultimately, it comes from that space of love in the heart. That's the valve that allows us to kind of pump ourselves up with these cosmic forces of action, activity, and creativity. So the biggest thing one could say for this tensionless being in a practical application: shake it out, wiggle it out, take deep breaths, sighs of relief. There's nothing more powerful than simply taking it in and just letting go of the tension and literally shaking it away from you. Visualize it. And most importantly, when you go through that practice of breathing into each and every aspect of the body, going through it like a little scan, you begin to understand and feel where the disturbances are within the body. And if you practice it enough, you'll get sensitive enough to be able to really feel the exact, almost capillary or vein that the energetic blockage is arising within. And when you can really come to listen to your organs like that, this is how you start to get ahead of any type of injury, harm, bad stuff, whatever you want to call it. But with that, may the fruit of knowledge offer a seed. And in that seed may your love, will, and intuition give life and nourishment, for a tree shall grow. And in its shade may you find peace, and offer peace to all whom ask. Namaste. I bow to the divine within you. I love you so much. Thank you for tapping in. I'll see you guys Sunday. Take it easy. Peace.